Hipsterness in Portland is not that bad, Chris. There's a reason why you feel that way. Okay, here's the thing though. I am very hipster, and I am not ashamed to admit that. But there are people that take that to a far higher degree. You know I'm right. Like a sea fish being thrown into a lake thinking, huh?
Took many bad shits.
No, because like the shit started hitting me at 5 o'clock. And so it was from like 5 to 5:40. I was just in and out of the bathroom. I took some of the Pepto-Bismol, Chris. I had to.
Fuck that hot sauce. That's normal.
Yeah.
Just two friends hanging out.
Yeah, just sucking nips.
Laugh at. Wait, closing the door actually worked on him? Convoy I've had in my library for a while and I've wanted to play it. Magical Brick Out. It's probably just Brick Out, but I mean, it's probably fun. Robot Roller Derby looked weird, but like in a fun like indie way. So I'm curious to see what people think of that one. But anyway, we'll do that at the end of the stream. So if you're not here, it's okay. I'll still whisper the key to you. The Wonder Bread. What's the point? Fair.
Can you give me the rolling pin that's over there?
Yeah.
You wanna beat it? Oh, violent.
Whoops.
No, that's why I'm fucked up.
Tony was like, I'm really feeling it.
Yeah, I'm like really feeling it today. Oh boy.
Hello. My name is Chris Weiss, and I cheat at Monopoly.
Oh no.
Okay. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys getting money, playing fellas like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Papa. You got a gun up in your waist. Please, don't shoot up the place. Why? 'Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my oh my god. Baby.
Yes.
The frog here. I'm just going to do a little platforming.
Ooh, dang, that sounds like a lot of fun. I keep meaning to hike more. Yeah, right? Chicago's got a lot of hiking to do, though, around by us.
It's not always easy to go hiking when you're green. When you're green, like Kermit the Frog. Like Tony the Frog. Like Hyro the Frog. Hiking when you're green. You blend in. It is like camouflage. Tony slowly walks away. Oh boy. Okay, bye, Tony. Anyone who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. What will you say? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Let me get some nice, juicy, fresh wine. Hey, ooh, that is some old, dank wine. No head for you. No, this is probably dead end, right? Yeah. I'd legit love to get me a piece of that goat ass. I want some of that big slappy. God damn. Just thinking of that sweet makes me want some of that candy ass. That sweet can. Because it did not seem controversial any of the other times we... oh, no. That's, not what I meant to do. And I'm full healed. Well, oh, that was the end of the chapter. Wow,
oh, nice.
Damn. I didn't realize we were that close.
That's why when you build a building, and Revs being an architect probably knows this.
Oh no. Oh no, where are we going with this?
You don't fill your air conditioning ducts with helium. Your building just floats away.
Show's over, folks. We're wrapped.
Your reputation precedes you.
Well, I'm happy to make a positive impression. I promise you not every single Grey Warden will be as personable,
Beautiful.
I think is the... Oh!
Ooh, take another roll.
Oh, man.
Like,
You know what?
just like standing at her waist, just like smirking up at her.
Give me another seduction roll, Tori.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
You fucking
you know
maniac. Right in the toboggan. Magoo? I was very tactical. What are you talking about?
Well, I didn't magoo.
I didn't magoo. It goes.
Slap the butt, slap the butt, slap the butt with the tone of trust, the tone of trust.
Oh,
Slap
watch,
that.
this is not what I thought was gonna happen. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Drink before I die! Yeah, it's a slight improvement. Open door? Huh. This concludes the text of the notes I found at the Clybrown Hotel at the time of writing. Well, I do have grenades. They never work out the... Okay, I'm trying to... They never work out the way I want them to, but here goes something. Well... It'll be fantastic for Halloween. Huh. I'm here for that. And I've never... Poo-poo. Pee-pee. Poo-poo pee-pee. Poo-poo. Poo-pee-pee. That's pretty handy. I don't trust this for 1 second. Oh, oh! 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 This might be now or never. Oh no! Oh, hello there, friends. It's been a little bit. Haven't seen you in a second. How's it going? Work, am I right? I know. Same. I feel that. Yep. Alright, well. Don't work too hard now, you hear? Hey, Bill, how you doing over there? What are you looking at? Yeah, whatever. He's a little too focused. Oh, I'm going in here first. Alright, let's see. Hey! You put that down. You do know who I am? That's what I thought. I killed you all before. I'll do it again. And away from the real Tony.
Okay, it's fine.
I think right now.
Time to shine! Aren't you full of surprises?
Damn it! It's so
I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff child.
But she's finally come.
You think it's a trap?
She's like, can I?
You're worried the way of me.
Oh, hello there, everybody. Interesting, so very interesting. Oh, my headphones are plugged into the wrong source. Oh God, it's so loud. Hi, everyone. Jeff, I know you're lurking, but thank you for the lurk. Snowbro, hope you're doing well. Congrats on being first. Amberly. Maybe I'll just call you real sparkly Moo. Or Moo. You know, whatever you prefer. I could probably remember Amberly if I try real hard. Hope you're doing well. Tony, it's as it was foretold. At least you're playing a game where there's no real stories. Super easy to pop back into. Yeah, I'm in for a reckoning here because I don't. Well, you know, in my defense, I'm gonna remember things kind of as we get back into it, I think. But I definitely don't remember. I know we were getting near the conclusion of the base Endwalker. Which I don't, you know, today's stream is probably going to be relatively short, but it's always possible that we'll see the nice spicy climax. Got a PS5 today. VOD? I found out and got a PS5 today. I see. Price increase is about to kick in. Smart. Nickel plated? Ooh. Also, thank you for the watch streak. Nice. Tony, hope you're doing well, though, man. Emil, hope you're doing well. Oh. Faux mode. I see. I misunderstood. I thought it was a typo. Me and acronyms are not friends. Okay, so you'll probably notice the control scheme is different. I don't know why I just said W 1,000 times. Oh! I must have entered the text thing. Fear of missing out. Yeah, I gotcha. Can't be the only one playing it. Fair. Love a good spicy climax. Only way I do it, of course. I'm alive. Good. That's good. Well, I know we haven't had a ton of time to catch up, Tony, but I'm glad that you enjoyed C2E2. I mean, I saw you afterward, but I hope the rest of the week was... Wait, you went... It was this weekend, right? God damn... Wait. Oh, no, it's been a full week. Today's Friday. Oh, my God. Time isn't real. Doing well, hope you are too, and the family. Got alert but wanted to say hi. Appreciate you, Emil. Yeah, we're doing good. We're all very tired, but we're good. So hey, I have the gamepad controls set up. We're using my little 8BitDo controller here, and it's gonna take some learning. I'm not gonna be as good, but that's right. That's how we change the sets. Okay, so that's cycles. Well, I can also do this, which is probably way easier. But it is fairly straightforward, so I just gotta remember. These names and these icons are not particularly helpful. Because I don't remember what anything is. And I can't, like... This is one thing that drives me crazy with the combat in this game is I can't just, like, use my attacks anywhere. I have to have a valid target. I'm like, I don't know what it does. Please. I think it goes this, then this, shit. Am I losing my mind? Or did I mess this up? No, I think it goes this, then this. Is it this, and then, yeah, this. Got it, okay. Whew.
I also use stars to mark mine.
Yeah, of course, I have a lot of them.
My binder's huge. It's a tower binder.
A tower binder?
So it's, instead of 3 rows...
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like Joe's friends. Oh, it's long. I see. Whoa. I mean, that's kind of sick, though. I'm a little jealous. You won't be able to fit that on the shelf, though, is the problem.
I'll have to, like, lay it this way.
Yeah, check this out. That's pretty sick, though.
Yeah, I'll have to, instead of having it like this, I'll have to have...
I mean, I guess it's a good thing that these shelves are deep.
Yeah.
Deep, deep, deep. 13 naked cowboys. Not too bad. Yeah, C2E2 was last weekend. Such a good time. Did see you early this week, so def get the confusion. I was like, well, today's like Sunday, right? Surely, then C2E2 was only like 2 days ago. No, Chris. Today is Friday. Yeah, I had the day off from work today. So that's partly why I was like, yeah, I think I can squeeze into stream. I was planning on streaming around noon, and then I got like 5 hours of sleep, so I was like, I should try to get a nap in, and then suddenly it was 5 o'clock, so hey, here we are. But, you know, I at least wanted to try to get a couple of hours in before the day was totally done. So anyway, last we left off, man, I don't remember anything. Thought I heard you say binder? Yeah. Wait. Well, Jen just showed it off on camera. But yeah, Jen got a huge avatar card binder. Sounds like a good nap? It didn't work. It didn't work at all. I laid in bed for an hour and nothing happened. And then I finally got myself out of bed after that, like hour and a half. And then, you know, took care of Tenzin, ate lunch, threw Edwin around a tiny bit. Excuse me. And then it was 5 o'clock. So it wasn't like I was actually sleeping for any of that. Hey, what's up, Oni? Damn, Tony, your Chris mask is looking super realistic today. It'd be double plus, thank you. No, to the lack of nap. Yeah, that's how it goes. We couldn't save them all, but if we'd arrived any later, it would have been a massacre. Things were looking bleak until you and the first turned up. Though there will be time to discuss your journey to the first, there is one thing I must ask. Did you perchance speak with our friends in the Crystarium? Yep. I think I talked to them all already, but... Lena and Bekalug both warned me against overexerting myself. Strange that they would express such similar sentiments, identical in fact, but their advice is duly noted. Yeah, I remember that conversation, actually. We still need to quiz you about your time in the first, but if we ever get more than a moment's respite, it's not gonna happen. Oh, that's right. Daddy Fortuno here showed up. This is the contingent's base of operations, I take it. That the final day should manifest here too, after everything these people have suffered, is a fate cruel beyond words. Nevertheless, with allies old and new at our side, there is yet reason to be hopeful. It's been a while since we last spoke. For some time, I was not myself. Lucy and the others told me what happened that night, and about the events that took place while I was receiving treatment. It was only then that I realized the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be...
Earth has the most ways you can die. Yet it is also the safest planet you can live on.
That we know of yet. What's up, Boris? Hope you're doing well. It was only then that I realized the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be able to repay you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. And most of all, I want to thank you, of all of you, for everything you've done to continue to do for the sake of my people. Nice. I think that's child endangerment. No, he likes it. He likes being shaken. So Tony Mask when? I'll do it, man. And I won't ask you for a nice photo. I'm gonna dig through your Facebook photos and find one that's slightly askew. So what's that noise? Sounds like a baby? Chris, did you steal a baby? Of course. What do you think took me all this time? I was out there looking for a baby to kidnap. We have him in a cage, just back there.
No major injuries then. Good. I briefed the recovered soldiers and sent them on their way as quickly as I could, but nevertheless feared they would not make it in time.
The additional support was invaluable. Your men saved more than a few lives. Though not all, I regret to say.
I take it that I'm addressing Lucia Junius. I'm the Forum's envoy, Fortuneau Leveilleur. And you are owed an explanation for these most dire developments.
It's only fair. I certainly did not ask you either for a pick.
Another trial wrought by the final days. I was beginning to suspect as much.
I'm nervous about what you saw in Shark Tank that made you think
feel
of.
some consternation having been forced to abandon your original plan. But trust me when I say you were right to send the refugees elsewhere. Beasts have been sighted within the capital. Perhaps it was a stroke of grim fortune that the population was decimated beforehand, as they've yet to appear in any great number, but in time. In any case, Maxima leads the remainder of the contingent in an effort to cull the creatures and evacuate the populace as we speak. Once the airships are taken to the skies, I pray your men can be persuaded to join him.
You'll permit us to retain our weapons?
I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
I mean, if you want to doom us all, then go ahead and stab us in the back.
More relevant than future contributions.
Enemy of my enemy.
Regardless of the circumstances that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
All good, Tony? Hope Salma has a nice potty. I hope she poops her brains out on the sidewalk.
We swore to defend Garlemald.
Got a chuckle out of Jen. That's how I know that was successful.
It seems you have everything under control. You will excuse me then, for mine own duties await.
A moment, Master Fortuneau. You did desire to express your appreciation for services rendered, did you not?
I did. Though if you intend to again ask that Charlian alter its course, you will find my gratitude insufficient.
I want to shake his hand.
Nothing so onerous. I wish to hear the details of this grand endeavor of yours.
Do you swear to listen and to learn, and not to embark upon some scheme to impede us?
No.
I swear.
Aw, you're no fun, Alfie.
Any other, I would doubt. But you, I trust to keep your word.
I hope so.
Have you broken it?
He is your freaking son, after
Very
all.
well.
Chill out,
I will
dude.
request that the Forum make you privy to our plans. You may await our summons at the Baldessian Annex, assuming the decision is in your favor. Does that suffice?
It does. You have my thanks.
Hey, what's up, Cardinal?
Excellent.
I forgot. I don't even know who I am.
Recent sojourn to the first while we wait. Did you hear something just now?
This seems fine.
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Oh boy. Oh no. Ah, jeez. No, go back to your spaceship. I don't want to deal with you.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
What's up, Tom?
To
What you
this
doing, man?
bitter climb bring warmth
Pudding.
and comfort.
Pudding police. Nice mug. Hell yeah.
'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Scandalous.
Verily, I fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Uri, how dare you show up looking so sexy like that?
Allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans. It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed.
It's not. Go away.
She says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Aetheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still.
Fallout and Dragon Age I actually do remember better. I'm not gonna lie. Although some of this is coming back.
Ons of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Hey! Maybe consider the plight of present company before you go blathering on about pudding and doom?
They just like me for real. Now I want pudding too, man.
As I was saying, should you require any assistance with whatever, we are at your disposal.
Hey, what's up, Shans? Pudding and doom.
We were born from Hydalin's love for the lives of this star, so naturally we would much prefer to see them continue. Twiddling our thumbs up on the moon is hardly conducive to that, though, is it?
It is when you don't get in the way.
You've all got such precious thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future, deserving of more active preservation. Speaking to Urianger made us realize that while we've carried out our duties to the letter, we failed to fulfill them in spirit. From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
There he goes, crying away. I feel the same way, buddy.
But are they?
Thy distant collaborators, indeed.
Hail, fellow, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last.
He also just like me for real.
Hydalin's right paw. That last bit is very important. As am I, if I may humbly say so myself.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
I bid you welcome to our star, Livingway. On behalf of the Forum, I thank you for traveling such a distance to meet us. As you have surmised, preparations for the Exodus have not proceeded as smoothly as we had hoped. I should be happy to personally escort you to our headquarters in Charlian, where you may advise us as you deem fit.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loperites made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable. 'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
May thy disciples banish this darkest of nights. No more Space Bunny, says Edwin. Honestly, same.
No esteemed philosopher.
Also, we're doing well, Sean. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well, too.
It is my hope that what little knowledge I shared shall serve them well, and perchance help save us all. Will thou attend us at the Forum and lend thine own wisdom?
If that's all quite settled, can we start moving before Urianger catches his death? Even I'm freezing out here.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Darkest of Nights is also how I describe lack of pudding. Hard same. It's truly 7 days of night. Any stretch of time without pudding. Hey, what's up, Celadon? Alright, I can catch up on chat a little bit. Okay, so the Shark Tank thing. A lot of women want to lose that weight after having a baby, but can't really leave their baby. So it was a walker that was high off the ground. Whoop. Ooh, dungeon time. Get your booties on in there. Get your booties on. There's something tonight. Make my day. Can't really leave their babies. So the walker that was high off the ground with all these like all-terrain wheels so you could run and still be with your baby, but has one serious flaw, that being that it is pretty much impossible to run with a walker without looking like you just stole a baby. No, I see that happen all the time. I mean, I see people even in my neighborhood running with like normal walkers. You gotta be careful though, because the problem is usually if you hit like the sidewalk is not even, right? So you could hit like a piece of sidewalk that's just elevated and just send everyone flying. Ooh, yeah, baby. Good timing, because so in my time off, I here, you know what? I'm gonna make a projection of this window so I can see myself better. There we go. So I opened all the boosters I had sitting around because I was like, you know, it's going to be months before we come back to the stream, and I want to see what's in those boosties. But literally today, I got 5 TMNT boosters, and I got my Ninja Turtles Commander deck. So I have exactly 5 boosties sitting around. Well, I guess technically, you know, I'll show this off too. I'm excited about this one. I got the Turtle Team Up. This is the like 2 to 4 player co-op Magic the Gathering thing. It came with 4 boosters, but I'm saving that for when I finally do this bad boy. So anyway, we can open up one of these bad boys. Thank you, Jeff. Get your booty on the floor tonight. That makes so much sense. I knew you would know, Tom. You always know. Doing great. Started Zep-bound this last Wednesday for weight loss. Oh, nice. Waifu cards, waifu cards. We adore waifu cards. We want more. April O waifu. I mean, April. So I've been watching the 87 cartoon. They knew what they were doing. They absolutely deliberately made April O'Neil hot. They have so many shots of her like with like clear cleavage and stuff. Like they 100% did that on purpose. It's a thicker box than I was expecting for the team up. Yeah, right? It's like an actual board game box. It's nice. And the inside has like the 4 slots for all 4 decks, and like it looks like there's enough space for the cards to even sit in there sleeved. Whoever designed that one, I think they did good. Jen and Edwin. Yeah, Edwin's having a time right now. He was playing on the on the like little floor mat that we have with little like arch thing on it with jingly bells and stuff. And then he hits a saturation point where he's like, I'm tired of having fun. I'm going to start screaming. I'm sure at some point I'll end up holding Edwin while we keep running through. That's actually why I got FF14 working on gamepad, because I can't really do keyboard and mouse if I'm holding Edwin. So my appetite is a lot less now. My OCD symptoms are basically gone due to the injection. A lot of Zep-bound users report that their addictions were eliminated after taking it. Nice. Well, I hope it keeps going well for you, Celadon. Good timing. Edwin just misses hearing his favorite Uncle Tom. That you right. All right, so we're starting off with the comms here. Primordial Pachyderm? Don't know that one as well. Mauser Foundry. I have a Mauser deck. Well, robot deck, but like a lot of Mausers in there. Sewer Valence Cam. East Wind Avatar. I think this is from newer TMNT stuff. I'm catching up. I'm making my way there. Rock Soldiers. Classic. Rock Waifu. Ooh, you're right. They're all... Frog Butler Waifu. Negate, but that is April, so it's kind of April Waifu. April O Waifu. Foot Mystic. Foot Waifu. Uh-oh. Brilliance Unleashed. Baxter Stockman Waifu. Ooh. Henchbots. Henchbot Waifu. Leonardo, Big Brother. Leo, Turtle Waifu. So the whole pitch in this is, does it say it on these packs? They're like one turtle in every pack. It's true. Literally, there is always, before you get to the rares, in every pack, there's always one of the turtles. And they can be any level of rarity, which I think is very funny. All right, now we're on to the rares. Mikey and Don, party planners, hell yeah. Turtle boy waifus. Let's see, Ward 2, you may look at the top of your library. At any time you may play lands and cast mutant, ninja, or turtle spells from the top of your library. If you cast a creature this way, that creature comes in with an additional 1/1 counter. Yes. I'm gonna make a green-blue deck, so this card's actually perfect for that. Grounded for Life, Splinter Waifu, and a foil. And then we've got our full art mountain, very nice. And we've got our mutagen token and a mutant token, mutant waifu. Yeah, not bad. This one was fairly standard fare as far as pulls go. I've been debating putting henchbots in my robot deck, and I haven't fully decided yet. But I'm really happy to get the Mikey and Don party planners, because I think I only have... I have 1 or 2. I can't remember. Pretty red card. Yeah, right? Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you. Thank you for the biddies. Alright, we'll get back to this bad boy. Alright, Uri. What do you have for us? Where'd you find the team-up box? I think I unfortunately bought that one on Amazon. I tried to buy that one from Game Nerds, but they didn't have it on there at all, and I was surprised. But I bought the Commander and these boosters from Game Nerds. It's my first purchase from Game Nerds, and so far so good. I appreciate that recommendation, Tom, because I want to buy less things from bad companies. The most beautiful faces, of course. I dare say Master Fortuno was as nonplussed as we to learn the identity of Heidelin's lunar custodians, as he will soon discover they have much and more to offer the Forum. Might I suggest we return to the Annex forthwith? We may yet have time to discuss thy recent adventures ere we are summoned to the Rostra. So we must have just recently gotten back from the first. For some reason I thought that was further back, but this is a blue quest. Do I need to do this? Maybe. I don't know. Beg pardon, good sir. I could scarce help but notice that sightseeing log on... Oh, it's the sightseeing thing. You wouldn't happen to be the adventurer my niece wrote about, would you? Yep, I sure am. Aha, so it is you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Babeth, Ironheart, Millith's aunt and seasoned explorer. Be a dear and hand me that log of yours. Millith told me about how she helped you with embark on your own explorations, so it's only right that I share with you some wisdom of my own. Yeah, I can hold them. Let me take off my hood, because this is metal zipper.
Oh, baby.
Do you have his binky?
Calm down, baby.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Poor
Alright,
dude.
man.
He got a little overstimulated on the mat.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of happens every time. I don't know. Oh, I know. Here you go. Here's your binky. Binky boy. As long as the binky stays in, we good. If the binky falls out, chaos. Let me see here. Oh, I can't forget to mention that, and done. The binky stays in, the scream stays out. For the most part, yeah. Sometimes he'll still scream while I'm holding the binky in his mouth. I'm like, yeah, I don't think he's doing it this time. There's the little guy. Yeah. Yeah, I can't quite see. Oh, you can kind of see him on camera a little bit here. There he is. There you go. Binky stays in. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. Oh, paw. I'm gonna have to get creative about my microphone position. Oops. Papa, tell me the story of Final Fantasy. Papa, what about the pudding, Papa? Keep Tony away from him or else he's gonna fart on him. We have proof. I posted that clip yesterday. Angie loved that pic of Edwin where he was like holding his bottle but also looked stressed as hell. Oh yeah, and I've got plenty more photos where that came from. I post them periodically. I love getting all the real dopey dorky photos of him. Hold on. He doesn't like to hold on to the binky. He's a fuss master. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. This is my life. This is why it's been tough to stream because, you know, he doesn't really sleep. Everyone's like, just sleep when the baby sleeps. He doesn't sleep. It's just not a thing. You're all liars. The whole lot of you. Everyone who said that they can eat my whole ass doesn't like doing minimal effort. He just like me for real. Hashtag relatable. Yeah. And this is why we're not playing keyboard and mouse games for a long time until Edwin's a little bit more chill. You should be all set, dear. I've jotted down everything I've heard about the most remarkable vistas the realm has to offer. Of course, a few notes I've shared are not more than rumors. Some are describing locales so fantastical I can barely even believe they exist. But as I always say, the true joy of exploration lies not in the destination, but the journey. So go forth, dear, and see what sort of journey these hints take you on. That sightseeing log of yours won't fill itself, you know. I mean, I do like the idea of these. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. It's all tutorial. At least, until at least 18. Yep, that sounds about right. Edwin's more entertaining than whatever's going on in this FF14 scene. God damn. God damn. Joe, the quest for pudding did get a chuckle out of. Yeah, you know, that was funny. Yeah, there we go, little buddy. Alright, where am I going? Where's my mount? You... Wait, I already need to eat more egg? Oh, I see. Not quite, but... Doesn't hurt. Where's the mount? Mount, roulette. Oh, wait, can I not right now? Oh, I can't. Oh, right, because we're in a town. Charlian. Snowed again last night. Oh my god. It was like super storming over here. We had a major thunderstorm. I was walking home in the midst of it. So we both had some fun. I mean, Chris, you could always play Repo with Edwin's two favorite uncles, Tom and Jeff. You're right. You're right. If I ever catch up on our redeem queue, I will totally just like boot those up randomly and try to pull you guys into it. But while I am committed to playing games that people have redeemed and in this case donated money toward, to charity, that is, not to me. You know, I gotta honor my word. Is this where I need to go? I can't tell. Yes, I guess. Just a ton of rain. Yeah, so it's the same over by you, Tom. I mean, that makes sense. Good to hear. Rain is good for the farmers. That's true. It's been 84 years. It do be like that. The binky fell out, but he's still asleep. We might be good. Just as long as I don't move too fast and arouse him. Funny that you think you'll ever catch up on that queue. Well, hey, if I ever stop accepting redeems, I technically will. I've made progress. We've caught up quite a bit. I was like 3 years behind at one point, and now we're only like a year behind. Being laid off or out of work for 8 months really helped me catch up on that there queue. This is Edwin's first appearance on stream. It's technically his second. I showed him off a little bit when Tony came over and we did Scott Pilgrim. But it was kind of at the tail end of that stream and we wrapped things up because, that's just how things were going at that point in the night. And he was a little bit fresher, so he was a lot fussier and we were learning techniques. Now I'm like more comfortable managing him. This is number 2, yeah. Content farming the baby, eh? Quite the opposite. I get a little nervous showing him off on camera too much, but I'm like, I still want to keep the streams going. And I'm like, when he's old enough to not have to be under like constant supervision, I might not have him on camera so much. But I'm like, anytime Jen's like, hey, watch him for me, I'll be like, yeah, cool, I got you. Navigating this map with gamepad kind of stinks, I'm not gonna lie. because the mini map is so small that I can't always tell where to go. Here we go. This is where I needed to go. That's just dumb. 100% respect and respected. Yeah, I mean, when he's old enough to have agency and if he wants to show up on camera, like, yeah, I'll let him hang out all the time. But, you know, I don't want to, like, don't want to abuse his cuteness. Hey, get your pinky. We'll say that cutscenes will make it a lot easier to hold him. Gotta bookmark this VOD so you can see his first Twitch appearance when he's old enough. Yeah, I mean, I've got it all in the VODs, so he can kind of come back to it, which is kind of fun. Seems really chill. He's not. He's a little bit chill right now. But if so here's the thing. You know, he's 6.5-ish weeks old at this point. He cries all the time. And so we've had to very quickly create techniques to soothe him. And I've gotten very creative with it. Right now, in order to keep him soothed, I have to have his head up. I have to have his legs propped up, which is why I need both arms right now. I need to keep one finger on the binky to keep the binky in his mouth. And he has to be swaddled. But as long as I don't move at all, he'll be chill. And even that's like not forever. From what I hear, this game just kind of stinks. Damn. It's just dumb. Edwin chuckles. Imagine all the video games that way. That's what I'm saying. Hey, what's up, Pepsi Man?
2 years of subs.
Hey, wowee! Pepsi Man, thank you for 2 years of subs and support. I appreciate you, my friend. It was very nice seeing you yesterday. I hope you all, well, obviously y'all got home safe. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been treating you well, at least. Legit, he chuckled right when you said, it's dumb. I don't think that's a chuckle. I think that's just him making noise, but he won't laugh until he's like 4 or 5-ish months old or something like that. He will smile, though. He's starting to smile. It was amazing. I did. Hell yeah, good. Feel like Pepsi and subs just go together. Yeah, right? Look at the little man. Yeah. Yeah, Jen's walking Tenzin right now, so I'm on baby duty. Probably should tie up my hair, though. But now it's too late. Not that I'm complaining, Urianji, but I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. Nor I thee. In extolling the virtues of Theris, I did inadvertently awaken the Loporit's a desire to avert our beloved star's demise. Trial tells us you have obtained new knowledge that may aid us in our ongoing efforts. I've news to share regarding our study of the ethereal sea, but your findings are certain to be of greater interest, and so I would rather hear them first. To what revelations did Heidelin's Elpis flower lead? Duty. Just want to drop in and say hello before I head out to Friday Night Magic with the boys. We're getting T-Bell. Take it easy, Pepsi Man. Appreciate you. I hope Magic goes well. And this dynamis is whatever drives the final days. If it and Akasa are one and the same, this all but proves Nidhada's theory. We were an entity through sheer force of emotion to channel this vast dormant reservoir into a raging river. Its power might surpass even that of Aether. But if our star is so replete with Aether, said entity would need to be outside its influence to effectively manipulate the dynamis of the Great Expanse.
Why are you so fussy, huh? You need more Binky? Take the Binky.
Median, or rather the sorrow and suffering of fallen civilizations that she has been hoarding for millennia. Untold anguish and fear and hatred drawn from every corner of the universe, all for a single purpose, the destruction of Aetheris. Then our foe is no longer some unknowable calamity. We have but one aim, to defeat Median. Make it sound so simple, but you're not wrong. Vanquish Median, and we deliver the world from the final days. But to even attempt it, there are two conditions. First, we must determine her location. Before Median escaped, an enchantment was placed upon her by Venat, the woman who would become Hydaelyn. The implications of temporal magics are not entirely understood, so we cannot assume that our Hydaelyn and the Venat you met in Elpis are one and the same. Nevertheless, due to her intrinsic qualities as an all-powerful being, I'd wager that Hydaelyn possesses the knowledge we seek. Whether she would share that knowledge with us, however, remains to be seen. After all, she intends for us to flee Aetheris, not stay. Do you suppose she has abandoned her pursuit of Median? No, but Median is still out there. Hi, Tom's mom. Sending love right back at you. Bring us back some T-ball fam. May all your top decks be true. Extra Diablo sauce? Hell yeah. Tony knows what's up. Hi, though not for lack of trying on Hydaelyn's part. Surely that's why she used me as a conduit for her will and provided clues such as the Elpis flower. I believe she has been waiting for mankind's answer to Hermes' question. So, what's the second condition? We must find a means to reach Median. Naturally, our chosen method would depend entirely upon wherever she has made her nest. And continuing with Hydaelyn must by necessity come first. Do you and Master Matoya have any luck with your investigation into the Ethereal Sea? Sadly not. Though we enlisted the help of Ehrenwald and other echo-blessed allies, we couldn't detect so much as a whisper from Hydaelyn, even from within the Antitower. Master Matoya is of the opinion that, in the years since abandoning it, the Forum has found some other method of receiving instructions from Hydaelyn. If so, it would most likely be some form of apparatus for observing the Ethereal Sea built closer to home.
I don't remember who this is. Sorry to interrupt, we just received word from the Forum. Your presence is required in the Rostra, where they intend to discuss the Great Exodus.
And Father was able to persuade them. They're finally taking us seriously. Let's hear what they have to say. Father has granted us the opportunity we've been waiting for. Though we know not what information, if any, they intend to reveal, there's only one way to find out, to the Rostra. Well, that was much quicker response than I was expecting. Nice to know our efforts on the Magna Glacies didn't go unnoticed.
At first, I wasn't sure what to make of Hermes and his motives, but it's like we discussed at the Great Work. When faced with the harsh realities of life, some seek the release of death, others grow defiant. They fight. Either way, it is our right to choose. 'Twas Hydaelyn's commandment that, in the event Zodiark should perish, the Loporrits were to deliver the people of Aetheris from harm. Though that may be the limit of their duties, they possess knowledge unparalleled of the great expanse and the means of its traversal. Should they be persuaded to assist in our efforts to reach Medion, we would do well to heed their counsel. Oh, okay, that would make sense that they would be able to help us. After you left for Garlemald, I went to Labyrinthos and tried to reach Heidelin using the Elpis flowers. Alas, my attempts were in vain. I can only assume that she spent a vast amount of her power in the confrontation with Van Daniel and is presently unable to communicate. Indeed, as her presence left my body, I could feel how faint it had grown. Hope you don't mind me staying behind while you attend your big meeting. The roster reminds me a bit too much of the supremely scary tribunal in Ishgard. You'll forgive me if I keep my distance. Master Matoya has suspected for some time that the Forum has been constructing a new facility for the purpose of surveying the Ethereal Sea. Of course, as the custodian of the Anti-Tower, which would presumably be rendered obsolete as a result, she has a few things to say about that. Nothing that should be repeated in polite company, you understand. After sending Graha and Astinian back to Garlemald, I stayed in Locus Amonis for a time. Being an imperial province, it was already in turmoil before the onset of the final days. You wouldn't believe the difficulties we had overseeing the evacuation of the villages we visited. I have faith the detachment we left behind will continue our work and shepherd the people to safety. To what safety can be found in a world coming to an end. To think of the Crystal Tower of the First... To think the Crystal Tower of the First is capable of such feats as sending one's soul into the distant past. The events you witnessed helped shape may yet hold the key to forestalling the final days. I'm reminded of dear friends in a future I unmade, whose selfless efforts saw the Eighth Umbral calamity averted, in this timeline at least. Too much has been sacrificed for us to abandon Aetheris now. Alright, Audi 5000. Oh shit. Just got a notification that one of my friends is having a goodbye hang. I wonder if he's moving out of state. Oh man. That's a bummer. Rostra. Steward. The forum is in session, and as such, the rostra is closed to visitors. They demanded my presence. A sign of the Seventh Dawn. Very well, you may wait in the corridor. Of course, entry will only be permitted on the condition that you leave your armaments at the door. Lest you forget, this sacred institution holds rational discourse in the highest. The implements of war are expressly forbidden. Legit skis. He's passed out with the binky just sitting on his chest now. But if I pick up the binky and move it, he'll start to wake up. This is my life. I've learned how to sit in the exact same position for long periods of time. I'm like desperate to take a swig of my coffee, but I won't risk it.
There is a matter I wish to raise with you before we enter. We are here to listen and to learn. But if the Forum's plans are more or less what I expect, then I should like to make a proposal that will serve our ends. By your leave, of course.
I don't see why not. Your words and wits have gotten us this far.
Agreed.
I will present our queries so that you may consider the most advantageous way to advance your proposal without distraction.
Thank you, everyone.
If I may have your attention, the ad hoc session will now commence. The purpose of today's assembly is to brief the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, at their request, on the Great Exodus. You may enter.
There we go.
On behalf of the Forum, I commend your heroic actions on the Magna Glaciers. We shall not soon forget your service to us and the people of Radzat-Han. The Satrap, whom we have informed of the refugees' new arrangements, sings your praises as well. As an expression of our gratitude, we will endeavor to answer your questions as fully and openly as we are able.
Then let us begin. First, it is the Forum's objective to ferry the life and knowledge of this star to the moon. Am I correct?
You are. It is for this purpose that Sharlayan has labored these many long years. We have collected biological samples and scientific records from across the star. When the time comes, they will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety. Once that critical task has been accomplished, we will begin transporting the Sharlayan citizenry, which has been categorized into groups. The earliest arrivals are to ensure hospitable environs for those who come after. Following our people, we will send those of other nations in turn, beginning with our allies. Radzat-Han was foremost among these, but since the final days have already come to Thavnair, we saw fit to include the refugees with earlier groupings.
An ambitious plan. You have accounted for the safety of all nations and tribes, then?
As many as we can.
And how, pray tell, do you decide who to leave behind?
Well, we start with the people we don't like.
To journey beyond the sky is an unprecedented and immeasurably difficult endeavor. Introducing sources of inevitable conflict would condemn all to certain death.
Questions as to the validity of that approach aside, are your plans proceeding apace? We're under the impression that your primary means of celestial transportation is incomplete.
If only in that it does not meet our optimal parameters, that is correct. This Ark, as some have taken to calling it, is fully operational, and could be launched even today. However, the final days have progressed more quickly than we anticipated. At present, the ship is incapable of attaining speeds sufficient to meet our evacuation targets. Should we put the vessel into service, as it is now, we will be unable to travel to the moon and back quickly enough to complete the necessary number of trips. Precious lives and knowledge will be lost.
Seven hells. Is there anything to be done?
The ether burner, the primary means of propulsion once the craft is in the space between stars, is undergoing testing to determine whether it can be made more efficient. Though cargo is being loaded for the initial phase of the Exodus, we are prepared to continue our experimentation up to the day before launch, should it prove necessary.
What if the Scions were to solve your problem? We shall help devise a means to improve the ether burner's efficiency, on 2 conditions. If we succeed, you must allow us to meet with Hydaelyn.
"'Twas simple enough to deduce. You have a Concord, and so you would never have abandoned the anti-tower had you no other means of communication. One far more convenient, I suspect.
The second condition, also to be met upon our success, is that we be permitted to propose another use for your Ark.
Checkmate.
We would be at liberty to refuse this proposal.
Of course. If we cannot prove its merit to the 99 here, who are we to stake on it the lives of all peoples of this star?
Delightful as always, Master Alfino. Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer plan. Allow us to solve this complex engineering problem of which we were entirely unaware until moments ago. What could possibly go wrong? The satire writes itself. Yet, what field has not benefited from a change in perspective? When we are at wit's end, what we need is not the same dry theories recited ad nauseam, but fresh inspiration. I, for one, have faith in my erstwhile students to provide it, and I find their terms to be perfectly acceptable.
Order! Order! We have no time to waste on debate. I call a vote. All in favor of agreeing to the Scion's terms?
Yes.
71 in favor, 28 against. The ayes have it. Fortuneau, as the architect of this project, you are the best candidate to show them its current state. And bear in mind that regardless of your personal misgivings, this is the will of the Forum.
Very well.
I call this session to a close. Return to your tasks with urgency. The final days wait for none.
Why are you so fussy, little man, huh? Yeah, you're not having it right now. Yeah. Yeah. Now is the debate. Do I walk around with him and soothe him? Or do we hang out and wait for him to eventually chill out? You can also put him in the Moby Rep. Whoa, nice toot. Yeah, was that what the problem was? Here. Get those little leggies up. He's a gassy boy. He'll scream until he farts, and then he'll keep screaming a little bit, and then he'll be like, oh wait, I feel better. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna throw in the BRB real quick. I'm gonna walk around with him. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Yo! I didn't know you could do co-op in this, but that sounds fantastic. Wow! Lonnie, you're not nice anymore. Is a specific thing. Gory is an adjective. Gore is a noun. Your feelings don't change that definition. Magoo. I was very tactical. What are you talking about?
What? I didn't magoo.
I didn't magoo.
A little bit shameful.
Why was it shameful? What did I do? I bet I got a 4-star rating. Check this out. I got 1 star. There we go. 5 seconds left. The ties that bind. Uh-oh. That's not gonna end well. Okay. All right. Tony.
I don't know if I'll do it for me.
Tony. I love you, man. I really mean it. I do love you.
I do love you too, man.
Hard. No! This is my Damn it! And good riddance. Go. What did I say? What did I say? I called it. I am the whisperer of the dice. Good enough. Because my hands might actually go off screen. Why are you doing this? You were fine. Hi, I'm AffinityChris, and I believe the Earth is flat. That is my belief. You are wrong if you think otherwise. Who am I kidding? I don't even think it's poopy. I've already shat myself. Terrifying. Oh, I literally only have 1 card in my hand, so it's always going to be contesting power 11. Nice, okay. No boosty for you. Who's that? Oh, that's straight up an assassin. Cool. This is how Tony remains looking so young all the time.
So young.
See these? Not me. Number 2.
All right. I am a sad, pathetic coward. Weak and unworthy of pain.
This is how Tony usurps the business.
Lord. No, this is how I go to jail.
He's trying to take over Affinity Archives.
This is how
he knows
go
we're going to become billionaires someday.
Well, if you die, we're fucked.
Without me, the empire is his. Nathan can't do it. He's dumb. All right, he's dead. We did it.
Hide the little pain. Yes.
Oh my God.
is flat. That is my belief, and you are wrong if you think otherwise. I come and see Chris gunning down innocent villagers. Listen, somebody's got to tell these villagers to stop being so innocent. And what better to do that than with a gun? That's super cute. Oh, I love it. Spazzing out. Yo! Oh gosh, I didn't even hear the raid go off.
You stupid whore! Are you fucking kidding me?
That's not who I was trying to give this to. Would the rest of you please get out of the way? You're ruining the moment. Here, I'll propose to you next to the person I killed for kicking my dog. Callus was broke and had magic cards. Do you think he'd shell a few of them? Where's the band, buddy? Get this man out of here. Get this man out of here. Can I go through the door? Ah, thanks. Hey, everyone. Oh, hello there, friends. It's been a little bit. Haven't seen you in a second. How's it going? Work, am I right? I know. Same. I feel that. Yep. Alright, well. Don't work too hard now, you hear?
Oh, perfect. And I'm gonna fart right back on him. I'm gonna fart on your baby, Chris. You watch. I'm gonna fart on your child.
I might regret that. Oh. Oh. No, stay down. Whoa. He is risen. Well, never considered that. Ride or die, baby. Okay. I don't think I've seen you be sad during the game yet, but
well, you didn't watch me play inside.
It's true. I would love to watch you play inside. Up, 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 and away. I guess I ran into a bird.
Nothing personal, yes, just business. Just business.
Just kick him.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Got him. Beat him up. Beat him up. Yes! Yes! She actually kicked him.
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
It's good business. Yup. Green? You blend in? Evie's like camouflage? Tony slowly walks away. Oh boy. Okay, bye, Tony. You're gonna grab the Magnum? This is our boss killer. Absolutely not. Nice. Doggy, you okay? I swear, if I get 6th place because of that, I don't think they'll let me redo the race. Grab it! Grab it! Up. Yes, yes, yes! Okay, okay. Whoa! Yes! Mortal Kombat run.
Mortal Kombat!
I forget how it goes.
Yeah, I'm about that. This sounds a little more like Cowboy Bob.
I kind of wish I could skip some of these sequences, only because they do take a while, but that's fine. Ooh, what's this one? Life Drain. Not that good, but okay, he's dead. And I'm full healed. Got that right. I love murder. Hey, Matt! How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for the host. Boy! Matt, how you doing, my dude? Also, one minor change I like is the game doesn't pause when you pick up an item. Oh, yeah! Wow, I didn't even notice that, but you're absolutely right. I feel like this music could make someone go crazy. It did not go as well as I hoped. Well, I've got plenty of blueberry muffins. What up? I can fly too, fool. I ain't afraid no ghosts. Also, I don't got ice plate anymore. So what up, fool? Gonna poop that snoot. Oh my god. This is right! The DK head comes through again! Return to monkey. We must embrace our true forms. Monkey brain! Oh, oh. Woof. I'll scoot back a little bit. Oh god, no! Ooh. Two chickens chick, or chickens wow, chickens kick.
That are just called dragons, Chinese dragons. Hey, Eddie, guess what? What? Do it. Yeah.
Bro, guess what? Chicken butt? Got him. Blueberry pie, yeah, baby. Okay, I don't think I got good guy points for that. I got an apple pie. No notes?
Yeah.
Edelmar, please describe how you kill this catacomb.
Yes!
Alright, we back. Thank you for waiting. Edwin is no longer in my hands. He's eaten. I think that's why he was getting fussy. Because he's still in that stage where he's eating every, 2 to 3 hours. Unless he has like a bad feeding, and then it's like every hour to hour and a half. But we try to avoid those. Pediatrician is like, sometimes babies just want a snack all the time, and that's not sustainable. I'm like, yeah, that's real. I'm a little vexed that we've yet to learn of the forum's replacement for the anti-tower, though I expect that in time they'll share that with us too, and with Master Matoya if they have any sense. Not her. There we go. Phew. I'll admit, bringing up the issue of the forum's incomplete arc was more than a little daunting. If they were, to their credit, quite open about the current state of affairs, what was even more surprising, though, was that they took Elfino up on his offer. While I very much take issue with the forum's approach to selecting whom to save and when, they're not wrong for wanting to minimize potential conflicts. Fortunately, if this plan of ours actually works, the Great Exodus itself will become entirely unnecessary. The further we pursue the mysteries of the universe, the more I struggle to comprehend the fortuitous nature of time itself, and we measure and quantify it based on observations of celestial bodies such as the sun and the moon, but from your account it's unclear whether the ancients viewed time in a similar manner. I mention this because Vinat knew the final days would reoccur at a defined point in the future. She presumably had no way of knowing exactly when. Even so, the completion of the forum's preparations to escape the moon aligning so closely with the advent of the final days is surely no coincidence.
Perhaps if Midgard Summer were still alive, in the traditional sense that is, you could have offered to help the vessel attain the necessary speeds. But again, there's no guarantee his contribution would make enough of a difference to matter. Of late, I have seen no sign of the Loporits. This being their first opportunity to experience the wonders of Charlian, the potential for misadventure is nigh infinite. My affinity for espionage may have earned me the title of Archon, but I was completely unaware of the Forum's plans. There may have been clues here and there had I been of mind to look for them, but contemplating that possibility only serves to further wound my pride. Not that everyone could have realistically surmised their brilliant stratagem was to build a giant ship, fly to the moon, a still larger vessel in truth, and use that to travel to another star. Even now, the whole idea seems positively absurd when spoken aloud. Rest assured, I have every intention of honoring the Forum's decision. Alright, Alfie. Sorry about not letting the rest of you in on my plan. I was, admittedly, thinking on my feet for the most part. But since we require both a means of communing with Heidelin and reaching Median, in the spur of the moment I saw involving ourselves with the completion of the Ark as a way to work towards both objectives simultaneously. However, we must first keep our end of the bargain by solving the problem with the Aether Burner. I'd like to think of it not as a challenge beyond our combined expertise, or at least the expertise of our extended circle of associates. It might behoove us to learn how an Aether Burner actually works before we attempt to improve it, though. Yeah, I mean, that's where we pull in Sid, right? Feel like that only makes sense. Going underground. Ooh, level 88. We're getting there. As instructed, I shall take you to see the Aether Burner. Then meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you can make your own way there. Sure can. So the Ark is built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Egg. Where am I going? There's no indication on my map. What the hell? That's what I mean. I feel like the mini-map is not always great. No, that's just... Oh! Okay, well, so that's how I opened the map on this UI. Speak with Fortuna outside the Archeon, which is... oh my god. Yeah, like why can't they show this on the mini-map? That's what I mean. Okay, so we're going here. Got it. Yeah, learning the gamepad controls is interesting. Your entrance papers appear to be in order? Yes. No. Why do you default to no? Why else would I be talking to you? Oh, I see it now. Oh, I could probably fly. There you are. Oh, I can't fly here? Oh my god. Oh, that's a good one to make sure that I have marked on here. Do I have the... Oh, I don't think I do. Well, poo-poo. For you. Alright, let's see. Oh, I could totally put it on this. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? Actions. I think. Oop. Oh, wait, is it this? Aether Compass? Yeah, it is this one. Okay. So then we want set to hotbar. There we go. Okay, cool. I truly stumbled into that one. I was not sure where that one was going to be. Where's the, I don't need this one, but whatever. I don't care enough. South. What? Move the map. What's happening here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Move the map. Oh, it's the right thumbstick. Left bumper and R. Ah, that's how I zoom. Okay. There's a blue quest. That might be just a society thing. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we really haven't explored much of Labyrinthos. It's been a hot second since we've been here, so I don't remember a ton. Alright, I'll slowly get used to this interface. I do think it'll be a change for the better, though, in the grand scheme of things. Guess I could have just teleported here. Pretty sure I've been here before, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. Do they intend to carry everything in the Archeon to the moon? They said they'd started loading scientific records and biological samples, but do they really need all of it? It seems so long ago we first set foot here. Where once we were refused entry, we are now welcomed as guests. Among the many and varied documents sent to the moon, I did chance upon several inventories made in the Archeon. Mayhap the Forum believed such records would prove insight into the intricacies and clerical duties. Regardless, the Loporits did not consider them worthy of more than a cursory glance. That we have been granted permission to enter the lower levels is proof of our increased standing. Would that they had been willing to confide in us sooner. It has been many moons since I last visited Labyrinthos. As vast as the archives were back then, they've only continued to grow in days since. Some would surely object to the Forum allowing foreign elements to have the run of their secret facilities. We should count ourselves lucky. I don't understand the appeal of reshaping it to look like the world above. Make your peace with it, or with what it is, or go outside if that's what you prefer. Ooh, dungeon time! Everybody use exclamation join to get your keysters on in there. Back from having to pick up my neighbor from work, his car broke down. Ooh, miss anything good? No, actually, we ended up throwing on the BRB screen for a hot second because Edwin was crying. And then Jen came home, and so now Edwin's eating. That's really all you missed. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step inside and have Opheline take you to the medial circuit. Just got mad that I left. Exactly. Lift operator. Yes, I would like to use the lift. Take me there. So then this is... Oh, it's not new. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I have sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha On the other side of the Merrill Agronomics. Sure. So that's how I zoom in and out. Cool. Actually, there is something I've been meaning to... no, never mind, it can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. Bird. Nice, okay, cool. Yeah, some of these gamepad controls are not intuitive. You kind of have to figure it out the hard way, because they don't really have anything on screen that tells you, like, hey, this is how you zoom in and out. You have to, like... I learned it from looking at the map, actually. Because here they told me the zoom in and out. Oh, okay, that's kind of handy. I don't think I even knew how to do that with keyboard and mouse. I mean, what other button besides advanced dialogue do you need? I mean, yeah, pretty much. All right, what's your deal? Yeah, okay. He has a aether current. Oh, dearie me. My sweetest shaggles, or one of the Archeon's precious samples has fled. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Ah, my apologies. I'm Tia, an archivist. An Archeon is home... The Archeon is home to various samples collected from all across the star, and one such specimen has just escaped. A young troll, to be specific. Oh, I hope he hasn't been set up upon by the local predators. Listen, I promise to compensate you. Could you please help me retrieve the specimen? Yep. My thanks. I will continue to search this area. I'd like you to check the 30-something section. Once you have a comprehensive look about, please meet me at the Archeon to report your findings. I missed endearing myself to the FF14 community. Listen, man. Listen, man. I've already gotten a spicy enough response from the FF14 community. I don't need that ire. Okay, well, do we go, like, up and around? Or do we go down and around? I feel like down and around is probably going to work better. It's my hunch. Jump. Jump. You're a bird. Fly! Yeah, okay. Give me the specimen. 33rd facet. Alright, alright. Surveying. How's that? Oh, Mushroom Man? You see no trolls, great or small, perhaps a bit further in. Of course. You just want an excuse to force me off my mount. So this is why the eagles were bad in Lord of the Rings, because they don't fly until you've gotten all the aether currents. Ah, so that's really what it was, is they hadn't collected all the aether currents yet. Typical. To be fair, pretty hard to collect them in Mount Doom. The errant troll is nowhere to be seen. Tia may have had better luck. What, am I just going back? No way. Alright, alright. I wonder if this is going to be like a drop-down spot. Like it's one way. I don't No, actually, it did work both ways, so I guess it didn't matter which way I entered here. Okay, cool. I do think, though, there's a lot of, like, nights where I'm just, like, holding Edwin and, like, waiting until his bottle feeding hour. I might just, like, randomly start streaming more during those, like, 2-hour stretches or so. So it'll be a lot of, like, teeny little late night streams, but it'd be kind of nice to, like, catch up on some stuff. And oftentimes, I'm just sitting playing games anyway, so we'll see. It all depends on how sustainable it is. Oh, right. Double tap. I see. I was unable to find the specimen either. However, I did meet someone who claimed to have seen it in Mornvale Forest. Let us head there and see if we can track it down. Oh, right. There we go. Is that it? It's so fast. Yes, okay. Okay, that's not that far. Bridge. What the hell? Yes, there can be no doubt. These are Shaggles' footprints. I have uncovered the specimen's trail. It should be close. If you find it under threat from the local fauna, you may dispatch its assailants. You betcha, bub. That there's a big old troll. That dude looks straight out of where the wild things are. I wonder what's gonna happen here. Alright. Here we go. Now it should be, what, this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. I've remembered the recipe. And then that's the one. Boom. There we go. All right, Shaggles. Oh, he's just a little guy. He's just going back to his parents. We just killed his parents. Oh, I'm so glad you're unharmed. You're all safe now. Come on, let's go home, sweetie.
The Archeon is under threat. I must do something. Grr!
What is this threat?
You can understand me?
Wait, are you able to communicate with him? Yep. Incredible, I've never met anyone with such a skill before. This bundle of joy was born in Labyrinthos. However, he was abandoned by his mother in quite the state by the time we found him. He possesses remarkable intelligence for one of his kind. We've elected to use him as part of a study into the the effects of growing up in an artificial environment. I had seen him making gestures that indicated he'd been reading the tomes here, but I thought he was just copying those around him. To think he actually understands speech. Though I do wonder exactly why you are able to understand him and I am not. It's a secret. I'll never tell. Really? Oh, what I wouldn't give to understand him too.
You possess the echo, don't you? I find it difficult to the way your kind do, but I suppose it makes sense that you understand my general sentiments. I happen to learn of said power from the tomes in the Archeon. Honestly, that buffoon over there is surrounded by a sea of knowledge, and he makes no effort to engage with it. Grr!
He's an idiot!
At any rate, I'm glad to finally have someone to talk to. As I was saying earlier, the Archeon is in grave danger. The girlless gleaner managed to bring woodworms in with them during a visit. If we leave them be, they're bound to cause irreparable damage to the materials at the facility. I tried my best to tell that buffoon, but it was no use. That's why I took a chance and went in search of some of my own kind to see if they would help, but you saw how that turned out.
Well, what is he saying? Oh, dearie me. Still, it was most courageous of him to try to solve the issue on his own. I wonder if my microphone's a little too hot. Let's lower that a bit. Now that we're aware of it, we need to sort out this pest problem at once. Would you mind helping me out a little longer? You're the only one who can understand him after all, and he seems some alms ahead of us in regards to the situation at hand. No, I don't think I will. Yeah, now it's just a blue quest. I don't care anymore. I got what I came for. Ah, this one's still so far away. Bow, bow, bow. Sorry, I'm just opening Tom's stream. Ooh. Someone done the Tangy dungeon yet? Yes! Got it. Got it. Will they let me jump off this cliff? I don't think so. Looking at the map, it looks like one of those, like, firm barriers. Yeah. Boo! Do I have to go through the building? Is this how this works? No, I feel like this is not right. Oh my god. There we go. Do I just need to go around? No, I don't, well. Wait, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I do just go around. That's right, because we came over here in the first place. Let me through. Yeah, I probably could get that little map piece, right? Surely. Just gotta go in the water. I guess there's not that much of a point until I can fly, but yeah, whatever. Alright, down we go. Well. Guess that there's just the way of it. Wait, can I go down? Yeah, oh, no. Oh, come on. But why? But why? Oh. Oh. Let me jump. Can I go down this way? I hate it here. I hate it here. So wait, but if I go through this path... Oh. Oh, okay, no, this'll work. Maybe I could have taken that elevator down. I don't know, man. Maybe this always just looped around and I just was dumb. I just had a moment of being like, wait, I am following the right quest, right? So many times I've been just like not paying attention to what the actual icon on the minimap was and be like, yeah, surely that's the one that I'm supposed to be doing. Then I end up in the wrong place. There we go, easy peasy. So it's got to be this big boy here. Darn tootin'. All right, Alfie, where you at? Oh, there you are, having words with Master Fortuno by chance. Who's this? Thancred. Knowing the forum, even the people working down here probably kept in the dark about the true purpose of this place. On our journey here, I was filled with an inexplicable sense of elation to see vegetables other than carrots being cultivated. Why, it near brought a tear to mine eye. The fields we passed along the way brought back memories of Ferndale. Unfortunately, we were never blessed with such abundant crops. It must be close to the Central Circuit, which is where Charlene's greatest secrets are held, if the tomes I perused told the whole story. The further underground we go, the more surprises we find. I wonder what this place is actually for. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here, being Lagos Decon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapors, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of biological samples kept here. Hold on, how do you know so much about it? My father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with grandfather. The night before, I'd been asking father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. 'Tis all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. By having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loporits in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiac, the habitations built for all mankind neath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar. 'Tis no mere coincidence. Alright, I'm gonna BRB real quick.
What's up, everybody? Sorry I was a little late. I was walking my dog, saying hi to my baby and doing other stuff. So what's up, everybody? It's Chris. I'm here, you know, always running a little late, and that's okay, but I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are all doing well out there, and, you know, we can have a good time stream with all you delightful people. And Tony can kiss my ass and eat a fart or something.
We come back here when we get the double jump.
If there's a double jump.
If there's a double jump. I mean, there's got to be something else similar, right?
Rocket boots!
Oh my god, calm down.
I'm gonna launch you into space.
Please.
With my rocket boots.
Please calm down. Dixie wrecked? Oh, I got you. Terrifying. Oh, I literally only have one card in my hand, so it's always going to be contesting. If I want to slap around a bunch of racist bigots, I should just be like, you know what, I don't care about the consequences. Did I save?
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now. When day breaks, you two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing forever.
I've seen this hentai. I don't know if it's that good, but it's not bad. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Come on, come on. Yeah, baby! I am now a people again. We say, let's remove this problem. I hit the wrong button. I want to start by saying that I meant to choke him out.
This was intense, wild, and crazy, so here we go. We're going to start. I'm going to eat this, but I don't have clipping powers at the moment just because off my phone it's not too easy. But cheers, salud, thank you, Ed.
Oh, thank you, Ed.
There's still two, Ed. It's cool if you do it. Oh. It all goes to a good cause. Oh, there we go. Oh. And then salad.
Okay. Well, I do have grenades. They never work out. Okay, I'm trying to aim. They never work out the way I want them to, but here goes something. Well. I like this. This did not go according to plan. I should have used the silent gun. Oh my god. Gonna get that a little pussy. No, I'm not even going down that route then. That's the one joke I'll make with that one. Like the noggin, with the head. Don't listen to me anymore. No, stay down. Oh, whoa. He is risen. Oh, that's so funny. What a way to get back up. T-posing back to life. Now I've seen everything.
He's slap.
And she turns and sees you petting Osric. She freezes, being like, oh my god, he's touching the dog. The dog hasn't killed him yet? And she's taken aback. She goes, maybe you should have a Mabari. I've never... Listen, I keep him muzzled for a reason. He doesn't take well to being touched.
I put my
The Wonder Bread. What's the point?
It's fair. Can you give me the rolling pin that's over there?
Yeah.
You wanna beat it?
Whoops. Two chickens chicked, or chickens wow, chickens kicked. All these N64 controllers are busted.
Come on.
Oh,
come on. Yes! Got her.
I may have sacrificed the controller in the process, but we won.
We did.
I may have a smoldering hole in my hand. No,
That's why I'm fucked up.
Tony was like, I'm really feeling it.
Yeah, I'm like really feeling it today. Oh boy. Perfect. Well, Pyro, thank you so much for the donation.
Kanpai.
Salute.
Ah. Oh my god. This is right! The DK head comes through again! Return to monkey. We must embrace our true forms. Monkey brain! Oh, oh. I bet you his final task will be something as you're at the door. Come on, man. Yes. No. No. Ha! 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 Oh. Ha! Ha! Oh, God. Hi. I'm AffinityChris, and I believe the Earth is flat. That is my belief. You are wrong if you think otherwise.
Yes.
From here, we're just going to do a little platforming.
Ooh, dang, that sounds like a lot of fun. I keep meaning to hike more. Yeah, right? Chicago's a lot of hiking to do, though, around by us.
It's not always easy to go hiking when you're green. When you're green, like Kermit the Frog. Like Tony the Frog. Like Pyro the Frog. Yeah, hiking when you're green. You blend in. It is like camouflage.
Tony slowly walks away. Oh boy. Okay, bye, Tony. This is very good play. No! My guns! Get out of here! Oh my god! Number 2.
All right. I am a sad, pathetic coward. Weak and unworthy of...
Nice. Doggy, you okay? Woo! Health! Damn it! I might just pass. It's kind of not worth killing that guy. I don't think he has a ton of these guys. Oh, maybe he does. I don't know. Oh, I can't look at his deck. That's fair. Make him burn one more card. Exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. We'll do it. Even the, like, arrow feathers kind of feel like they... Well, maybe it's all the same. They look similar to the crown, you know? Please arm it and make a sound. That's super cute. Oh, I love it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Too many of them. There are too many
No,
of them.
there's not.
Hold
Get
up.
it, get me. Not right now, right now, right now. Oh my gosh. You're amazing, Tony. You're my favorite
I'm
person
so
to play
good.
games with.
Oh yeah, I'll help you. Falls down the pit.
I'm just gonna shut up now. Alright, I'm kind of back. We'll see if this lasts. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. Get him. Oh boy. Ever since Heidelin unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Aetheris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus. But that is not all. It is also a testing ground for technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Loperites have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, it is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions and will have free reign and to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. Hey, what's up, Saiyan? We will prove ourselves worthy of your trust. Your trust. Then let us proceed. Hope you're doing well, Saiyan. There we go. Hard to sit up when holding him, because I have to keep him in the perfect position, otherwise he fusses. Maybe I'll play one-handed for a little bit. We'll see how this goes. By decree of the Forum, the Signs of the Seventh Dawn are permitted to enter the Central Circuit. Yes. Yes. Doing alright? Hope all is well with the family? Yeah, doing pretty good. Thank you. Hope you're doing good, resting as much as one can with a little one. Congrats. Thank you, Kavika. Aloha, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We're doing pretty good. He is, he's a fussy guy. He does not like sleeping, so he takes after me. It's been difficult to find times to stream for that reason. I swear, he knows when I'm trying to stream too, because he could be chill all day, and then I boot up the stream, or like I'll get even set up to stream, and then he'll be like, "Not today, Dad." Like, cool. But that's how it goes. He's 6 weeks old, like, there's no controlling it. You just go with the flow with this stuff. We might finally have the chance to commune directly with Heidelin, provided we somehow manage to succeed where Charlene's finest engineers have failed. Still, it won't hurt to have a look. This is it, the Central Circuit. Good talk, Alfie. Please tell me we're almost there, or is there another underground level that we have to reach? The even more Central Circuit, perhaps? Further down we travel, the more expansive the sky above becomes, artificial though it is. Would that the heavens elsewhere could be so idyllic. I imagine the secrets kept here would be of great benefit to mine own research, but I will refrain from indulging my curiosity for the time being. The sooner we can look at this aether burner of theirs, the sooner we can start working out how to improve it. The temperate environment here is not unlike that of Bestway's burrow, though the diverse vegetation doth produce far more complex bouquet of aromas. A welcome difference indeed, for I have grown weary of the scent of carrots.
I have no idea what makes Elfino so confident we can solve this problem of theirs. Relentless optimism, I presume. A not unwelcome trait in a youth, but less so in a gambler. Aye, let us resolve never to let him set foot in the gold saucer. Yeah. The Aether Burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokol Dankol, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. This kind of works. Oh, I guess I should. There we go. There we go. Nice, look at that. Who even needs two hands? We can play video games like this. It won't work if I enter combat, but for now we're doing great. You know, I guess realistically I could even try just using mouse, because you can do pretty much everything in this game with just mouse controls. I don't know if that would be better or worse. Is he talking to himself? Oh, the new guy. He looks lost in thought, although it seems he's hit something of a stumbling block. Perhaps you'd like to break the ice. This is the man we seek. Do try not to startle him. Why are we so fussy, huh? Surely the Forum hath already petitioned the aid of the Loporets, given their familiarity with such technologies. For a closely guarded secret, you can see practically everything from outside, even with the magical barrier surrounding it. He hasn't even realized that we're here, or perhaps he has realized and just doesn't care. While many of the facilities within the central circuit seem to be visible from the upper levels, the more secretive work must be carried out behind closed doors. I was expecting the Sky Steel Manufactory, but instead I find the village smithy. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to, well, I don't know. Keep debating and putting him in the Moby wrap. Maybe if I do this? Yeah, you gonna be chill? He's like falling asleep, but then he keeps snapping back awake. If Binky falls out, he's gonna wake right up. That's the hard part right now, is keeping the Binky in his mouth. Alright, maybe we can... Well, there goes the Binky. Oh goodness, what if I do this? Do we hate this? Yeah, we hate this. What if I do this? Binky for the baby? Oh, see, isn't that nice? This is what I do sometimes when I want to have hands, is I'll rest him in my lap. And I gotta make sure there's enough of a divot so that he doesn't just roll off of my lap. But it works sometimes. Yeah. I don't know, will he be chill? I don't know, it might work. Alright, we'll give it a shot. No, keep the Binky in. I don't want the Binky, Dad. It's a distraction.
could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost me eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, Master Force, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse. Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the ether burner conundrum.
Huh. Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace.
Hey, what's up,
To
Snake?
tell you, the ether burner burns ether, ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb.
Probably.
But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the Forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient. A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperites?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded. As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Aye, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the northern empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards. And the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up.
Oh, nice toot, bud. Yeah, get it all out.
It's rough going in there, even for the
You'll
cream.
feel much better if you do.
Sure they'd make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy the Hermit?
Sorry, I muted the mic, hopefully to avoid the screams. He's calming back down a little bit. He goes through these waves. The White Raven's ghost, it haunts me. Sure.
Heavens, are you all right? You look pale as a... Well... Best put that battle from your mind for now. Deep breaths. That's it.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward.
I'll have to use the goofy voice,
This is
or the goofy Hans voice to calm him down.
Scions have need of you.
Haven't really done it yet. The only thing that'll calm him vocally is shushing him.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-foot expedition myself.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists, or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad. Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
It's times like these, oops. It's times like these we're reminded on how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who'd have thought that could achieve so much with a single Link Pearl conversation? As we're expecting a rather lot of visitors in the near future, it'd be best to return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? Welcome back, and good game to come back with. Well, we're not officially back. I'm just trying to squeeze in streams where I can. Buddy. And this is why. Very inconsistent on when he'll chill out enough to actually squeeze in a stream. But I've been wanting to come back to stream, at least here and there. He doesn't know how to fart yet. So he ends up in a lot of pain because he gets a lot of gas. And boy howdy is this kid gassy. Edwin wasn't happy with your not officially bag. Nope. That's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters in your capable hands. Best of luck. Meanwhile, in Ul'dah, ooh. Also, what's up, Drake? Hope you're doing well.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world.
If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud, yeah, I thought we might be bouncing between all of them. Well, thanks. Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that, Drake.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses. Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
Joining the fight.
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Are our deficiencies so plain to see?
Yes.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Meanwhile, in Lim Silaminsa. Corthus? Alright, fine. Be that way. Potato Limo.
There you are. We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... Ah.
Okay. I'll wrap up soon.
I can take.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
was a roar. A dragon's roar.
This all seems fine. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honourable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid.
Baby no like Ellison boost. What's up, Hurricane?
Is that?
Baby don't like anything. That's the secret.
What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Oh. Baby's just angry he can't play FF14 yet. You right. You right. Speaking of... Can you hear me now? What the hell? Why can't you? Okay, hold on. Can you hear me here? Ending scene broken means you can't end stream. So it's the same that I have my microphone, the exact same microphone in all of these. I have no idea why it's not working on the ending soon screen. That's weird. That's a weird Streamlabs bug. Well, I'll figure that out later. But we're gonna wrap this bad boy up here. It was a little bit of a shorty stream, but I was happy to squeeze this one in, and especially while navigating the tumultuous tides, turbulent tides. That's what I said. Turbulent tides of trying to stream while having a newborn. We'll try to squeeze in streams here and there wherever I can. But thanks for hanging out, folks. Hope you all had fun. It was nice to make some progress in FF14 and to remember a little bit of where we left things off. Have a good one, Chris and family. Good to see you. Thank you, Drake. Good to see you, too. I already know who we're going to go through the raid over to. This one is easy. We're going to go through the raid over to our dear, sweet friend, Tom's Arcade, who is playing Retro Rewind, a video store simulator. I feel like I've seen some stuff about this game, which looks kind of fun, actually. But yeah, hope you all have fun with Tom. Tony I believe Tony's back here tomorrow, continuing the Yakuza train. And then on my end, like, I'll pop in whenever I can. Maybe we'll have like little 1 to 2 hour streams at random intervals late at night. Because I'm often sitting with Edwin just like hanging out in my lap. So if he's not going crazy, I might just like boot up FF14 or whatever else I have set up and just stream it, because I've been just kind of playing games late at night anyway, so we'll see. It's all very TBD, but I want to get back to streaming as much as I can. But cool. Have a good time with Tom, everyone. And then yeah, have fun with Tony tomorrow. All right. I think that's it. Good night, everybody.
Ooh, you want a great